If you want your bike transmission to last a long time and for it to be efficient, it's essential that you keep the parts clean and well lubricated. There's always a danger that you will try to run the chain for too long, and what happens then is the chain becomes worn. That has an effect on the sprockets here and on the chain wheels. They wear rapidly, so that if you leave your chain on for too long, you end up having to replace all of the parts, the chain, the cassette and the chain rings. One way I've tried to get around that in the past, and I have a video about this in the top right, is to make up a kit of parts. So for every set of chain rings and cassette, I will have 3 to 5 chains. I will then swap those chains out periodically so that no one chain will excessively wear the cassette or the chain rings. The whole kit of parts should wear together. That way I can make the cassette and the chain wheels last much longer. Originally I swapped the parts out based on mileage. However, swapping these out on a distance basis is not necessarily efficient, and so I bought some of these chain wear checking tools, and they work by inserting this into the chain, and now if that goes in like that, it indicates that the chain is worn. You can buy a digital version of this, as you can see here, but they are quite expensive, so I haven't bought one of those. More recently, what I did see on AliExpress was a tool that looks like this. It actually cost me about £7 including tax and delivery, which is about the same price as this BBB tool. Now this is a alternative to this type of tool, and the way it works is that you have a cam here, so as this rotates, this pin becomes further from the pin at the other end, and then on here we have a scale, and usefully this goes from 0 wear to 1 being fully worn. Although these type of tools have been very useful, they don't give me the nuance around how much a particular chain is worn, and that's why I bought this one, because this one goes from 0 to 1, whereas these just effectively start at 0.5 and go to 1. One question I have is, how accurate is this? I'm fairly happy that this sort actually work quite well. This is a new chain and it's not registering anything. Let's have a look at the wear on my almost new chain on my e-bike. Now this shouldn't go in, and it doesn't. This is registering less than 0.5 wear. Now if I use my alternative tool, that is registering wear of about 0.2. Try a different position. Again, yeah, about 0.2. So that's a chain that's only covered about 400 kilometers. Finally, let's have a look at the wear on my KMC 11-speed, but this is actually a counterfeit chain, and I have a video about this that you can access in the top right. One of the features of this chain is it comes pre-worn, so even though this is new, when I put my wear gauge in here, you'll see that's registering between 0.6 and 0.7 on this wear scale. So if I try my alternative wear tool on here, and we can see that this is registering about 0.6. So it looks as though this new wear tool corresponds to the readings I get from my existing BBB tool that I have confidence in. So in the future I'll use this new wear tool. That's because it will give me more information about early stage wear. I also find it a little bit easier to use, and it's more colourful, so it brightens my day. Anyway, if you found this video useful, please like and subscribe, and from me, for now, it's goodbye.